Hello everybody, and thank you for joining me at The Lonely Vine. So the episode I created earlier this week, yesterday actually, I was talking about how I was going to be drinking Burgundies this week for the next few shows, talking about Burgundy, visiting those wines. I get home from work today and it's 70 some degrees out. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's warm, up here a mile above sea level. You're even closer to the sun, so it's even warmer than what the temperature says. And I was looking at that red wine, just like, a day like today just deserves sitting out on the porch, winding the day down, looking at a snow-covered Pikes Peak. That's going to deserve a white wine, I think. So looked through the wine fridge to see what I had, and I came across something, maybe some of you might remember, some of you might have never seen, but a little Soave. It's an Italian wine. It's going to be from the Veneto region, which is going to be way northeast, up near the Alps, about as far northeast as you get in Italy. It's going to be the Garganega grape. It's an Italian grape. Should produce, a pretty light, pretty refreshing, crisp wine. Chilled a little bit, so I think it should be a good porch pounder, as some people like to say. I'm one of them. So that's just beautiful out today. This is great. So I'm just going to get right into it here. First white wine of the season. These are a little bit easier to show, I think, the color than the red wines that I have been showing lately. Very light yellow in color, very bright. There's a lot of sparkle coming off of there. It's almost blinding me looking into it, the sun reflecting off there. This is let's check the alcohol percentage on it, 12.5, so kind of a little bit lighter than normal alcohol percentage, so a little easier to have a couple glasses of it. Let's see what we have going on here. There's a lot of white flour coming off in this. Getting some melon kind of scents, some lemon, some lime, kind of refreshing citrus kind of smells. Neighbor driving by, big old truck. There's actually some slate, or some rock, that crushed stone kind of smell coming off of it. Little, just that citrus. There's a little bit of pineapple even. There's a lot going on here. I'm really enjoying it. And I said earlier, some of you may recognize this wine, the Soave region. It was pretty big, it actually eclipsed Chianti sales back in the 70s. And it dropped off a lot. Since then, it's never really come back. I think it got a little bit overproduced during its heyday. Kind of lost some of the quality. But it's coming back. This is a DOC. There's also a DOCG recognition for the area. So the quality's there. So if you see one, give it a try. Well, let's see how it tastes here first. Happy Friday, everybody. So a lot of stone coming through right away. Very minerally. Nice finish, good acidity, really refreshing. It's simple. There's not a ton to it, but on a day like today, weather like today, what I'm looking for out of it is just what I'm looking for. of citrus coming through with it too. Really lemon, lime. That lemon lime flavor's coming through. It's like if I had a water and just squeezing lemon and lime into it. Picked up some rocks, threw some rocks into it, shook it all up. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Really enjoyable. Great way to end a Friday. Still got the burgundy sitting in there. I'll probably get to later, but for right now, this is a great way to end my week. Great way to head into the weekend. I hope you all have a great weekend too. I'll keep this one short today. Kind of a short Friday version of the show I wasn't planning on doing. But, trying to think I've got some yard work to do this weekend. What are you going to be doing? What's on your plans for this weekend?
Just get the Mater D off the well. You get a great table every time.
Every time, don't I? How you doing?
Not too bad. It's too nice today to be inside.
Absolutely, it really is. So,
how's the family going?
There, 1 second. So until next time, cheers. Okay, so I know I said cheers. I had a neighbor stop by just to shoot the breeze for a little bit. Everybody cooped up for so long. Everybody's looking to get out and see what everybody's doing up to. But I just wanted to say one other thing about this wine. As I was sitting here drinking a little bit more of it, there's an unmistakable black pepper component coming through with it. So you've got all this refreshing lemon lime, citrus zest coming up, this minerality, this stone, good acid and everything else, and then on the finish, there's this little kick of spice, this little black pepper kick that is really intriguing and really interesting. So much so that I hit record again on the PC here to just mention it. I'm going to put it up here again. This Alpha Zeta Suave. You can probably find it, definitely under $15 if you can find it, and for a simple little, $10 to $15 bottle of wine, something that you may not have tried before, to expand your horizons on, try something new. I would definitely say pick this wine up. It's not gonna floor you or set your hair on fire or anything like that, but it's definitely one to try if it's something you haven't tried before. It's got enough interesting components that I would recommend it. So I know I already said it once, but I'll say it again. Until next time, cheers.